Ow, I just hit my face. Good morning. What's up, guys? I'm back. I look like warmed up crap today. I'm definitely going to be putting some makeup on because I have this lovely friend, which I'm pretty sure is my twin, trying to break out of my face. Oh, and this one too. I'm having triplets. Anyway, so Michael just left. He actually left 2 hours ago, and I was emotional, so I just kind of read the last few pages of a book and fell asleep. My body, I remember Tina Fey saying something in an interview that her, depression manifests itself as her sleeping a lot, and that's basically how mine does. When I'm sad, my body's like, okay, go to sleep. Relax. Sad because it's gonna be another 3 weeks before we see each other again. That sucks, but it's okay. So Barnes & Noble is having their first ever book haul promotion, so a lot of really good books are 50% off, and I just finished, literally just 5 minutes ago, finished An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. Literally everybody has been talking about A Reaper at the Gates all summer, how amazing it was. So I was like, I should read this series because everybody says it's so amazing. And the first book was it was so well written, and the character, it was just really amazing. So I'm going to get today A Torch Against the Night and possibly A Reaper at the Gates, but I also want to get 3 Dark Crowns and Heartless. We'll see how that goes. I usually, I go into Barnes & Noble and I'm like, I'm only buying this book, or I'm not buying anything at all, and I usually come out with at least 2 books and some bookish thing, like a pen or a bookmark or something that, I never intended of bringing. And if you buy 3 books, I'm pretty sure it's any combination of 3 books, you get a tote, so I'm in it for the tote, girl. But yeah, I definitely need to put some makeup on because I'm scary. My witch, my inner witch, she's coming out. Ooh, I'm looking really rough. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna walk the dog. I just had my coffee, check the mail, and put on a new layer of skin and go to the bookstore. So let's go to the bookstore today. Okay, so this is dangerous. I just got paid for an article that I wrote for Quick Throttle magazine, and I'm now justified in my head that I can buy more books, so really bad time to get a check. Or a really good time, whichever way you might look at it. You just have to buy more books, I guess. Anyway, I look human now, so I also have to go to Target, and I have a Target card, and their books are usually 20% off anyway, and then I get a 5% discount when I use my Target card, so it's gonna be a day of book shopping. What do I need from Target though otherwise? I was just thinking about it. It's something for the house that I need. It's probably toothpaste or something that's crucial. Couldn't tell you. I'm just books. I feel like I should show you because I don't know if I'm gonna do a full video on it because I didn't really like it that much. And where is it? There it is. It's the book that I read right before An Ember in the Ashes. I don't know why I picked it up. I just, on a whim, I was like, oh, this looks interesting. Heart of Thorns by Bree Barton. It's literally every other fantasy book that I've read this year. Girl is an assassin, girl falls in love, girl has to save, you know, whatever, and it was literally watered down. Even with like the title choosing, I feel like they knew the ship that they wanted to jump on. If you want like a really good book that's not completely watered down, A Court of Thorns and Roses is really good. It is really sexual. Like, I don't think I talked about that on my little Instagram review of the Aquar series or trilogy or whatever it is, because there's gonna be more books, I guess. It got really sexual, like for a young adult books, fantasy, whatever. There's language, sexual content. This one, not as much as A Court of Mist and Fury. That one is just like, whoa. But I don't know, is that what the kids are reading these days? I don't know. I mean, it is young adult. I'm a young adult, I guess. I don't know. I try to justify that in my mind all the time. But anyway, Heart of Thorns is the very, very watered down version, basically, of A Court of Thorns and Roses, I would say. I feel bad saying that because this is this particular author's like debut novel, and I'm pretty sure like definitely gonna be either a duology or a trilogy. It was left with a cliffhanger, but I feel like this book could have been just a standalone and it would have been fine. There are some unanswered questions, but I don't know. Maybe I'm biased too because I read Aquar and then I read Furyborn and then I read this. I read something in between. I read What Alice Forgot and then Hocus Pocus and the sequel in between. But I've just read so many books like this year. And I don't know if I'm like over it or if it was kind of like an empty plot for me, but I just wasn't into it, sorry. It's like one of those books at this point that like The Cruel Prince was so good, and like I have all of that stuff like in my mind ready to go for when The Wicked King comes out, because I still don't have an ARC, I still don't have a copy of it next year, and like I'm super ready for it. I can tell like I'm probably gonna read the sequel because I'm just that way. I like to finish things like that. I'm gonna have to reread this book or like read certain sections to like remember what the hell happens because it's just kind of forgettable. Anyway, this is my new bookshelf that I had to get because that one's like full and that one is sketchy and these two are also, so I had to get a second bookshelf. And I have another one. I got a lack from IKEA that Michael's gonna put up, but Michael put this one up for me. And I think this is gonna be, I don't know if this is gonna be like TBR shelf. Right now it's kind of, I still have quite a few books on this shelf that I haven't read. I haven't read anything, I haven't read these 4 books, but everything else I think I've read here. So I think it's gonna be TBR, especially after today when I rob Barnes & Noble blind of all of their stuff. Anyway, all right, let's go to Barnes & Noble, guys. Right here. And we're back. I went to Barnes & Noble specifically for 3 books, which is all that I bought. I'm super proud of myself. I got 3 Dark Crowns, which was on sale for like $5 something. Oh, my receipts just came out. So yeah, 3 Dark Crowns was originally $10.99 for the paperback, and I got it because of the 50% off book haul thing that's going on right now. Plus, I'm a member, So it went from $10.99 to $5.49, then $4.94, because then you also get a 15% discount on it in addition to that for being a card member. In addition to your 10% and the 50%, then you also get 15% off. So I paid like $4 for $4.94, like $5 for that one. And then I got, ow, I just hit my face. A Torch Against the Night by Sabati here. I'll be starting this tonight. And that one was not on the 50% book haul. It wasn't one of those, but it was originally $11.99 for the paperback, and then I got the card member 10% plus this additional 15%, so I got 25% off. So that one came to $9.17. Cool. Okay, and then I literally spent 45 minutes looking for Heartless, for the paperback version of Heartless, because it wasn't on the book haul table, like book haul specific table. I'm shiny, bitch. So then I went back, and my Barnes & Noble, for some reason, well, I don't know, for some reason right now they're like moving their entire, sorry, I'm cooking a chicken pot pie, that's the noise, or a vegetable pot pie. Amy. For some reason, my Barnes & Noble is moving all of their stuff, they're moving it around to make it look, I don't know. It's really weird, like the way they're doing it. I've been in a Barnes & Noble before, the way that they're throwing their stacks and everything, so I don't know, they're just switching it around. Okay, so anyway, looked for Heartless, looked all over for Heartless, couldn't find Heartless, the paperback version. There was one hardback, but the paperback was the one on sale. And then I heard one of the guys like, where's one of the work staff members was like, Heartless isn't on the table, and he's calling around. And I'm like, okay, well, they're probably looking for it right now in the back. I'll wait around. Waited around 45 minutes. No, it never appeared on the table. I didn't really see anybody looking for it. So finally I went to customer service and I was like, hey, I see that you have the hardback of Heartless, but I don't see the paperback, and that's the one on sale, and that's the one that I'd like to buy. And she's like, oh, well, we have, it says, looked in the computer, and she's like, well, it says that we have 7 in stock, let's go look for it. And we went back over to the table that I knew that it wasn't at. I'm a shy person. Like, I didn't want to say anything. So then she's like, oh, that's weird. And then she goes back and she's like, that's really weird. Like, we say that it says in the computer we have 7 copies and they're just not here anywhere. So she's like, are you a member? And I was like, yes, I am. And she's like, well, let me just have it shipped to your house then. And I was like, okay. So she gave me this, she set up the entire ship. I'm just checking to make sure that it's going to the right place. So yeah, so I got 3 books. Heartless will be here soon. I don't have to pay shipping because I'm a member. And then I think I paid, what did I pay for that? After all the discounts, I paid $4.94 for Heartless. And it was originally, paperback was originally $10.99. So overall, I only spent $20.62 at Barnes & Noble for their haul. I think, and I walked out with 3 books. Like, I've never done that. And then I like to torture myself and go to Target and see how much money like I could have saved, and I actually saved a lot more doing the book haul prices, okay, with my membership than I would have if I had gotten the same books at Target. I would have paid, I think I priced it out to about $7 more, so it would have been like 27 something instead of $20.62. Okay, finally ate something a lot better. Just realized that I haven't eaten anything all day and it's 3:26. I just had my first meal. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up some stuff. I have a couple of things for work to do that I'm gonna hopefully get through because I want to start reading this book. Need to start reading it. Like, it's a need, not a want. So yeah, I'm gonna get through that stuff, hopefully edit this video and have it out in a timely fashion. I like these things that you get from Barnes & Noble now that it says like, you may also like, and my you may also likes from this recent purchase is Never in the Ashes. Got it. The Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Also have it. Haven't read it yet. And Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I haven't read the Lunar Chronicles, but I was checking them out while I was at Barnes & Noble. Might be a good idea. Oh, and The Red Queen, which I also have, but I DNF'd it. And while I was at Barnes & Noble just this time, I saw this really cool collector's edition of The Red Queen, and I was like, ooh, this is so cool. I wish I liked this book. And I would buy it. But it was super cool. It was like all red. The pages were dipped red, and it was really cool. But I can't justify buying a book just because it's a collector's edition that I can't even get through. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish up my work for today and maybe take Rebel to the park or like a long walk or something. That's it. That's my day. All alone here. Oh yeah, and then while I was in Target, I wanted to see like the Halloween stuff, and I was gonna film it too, but they haven't put their Halloween stuff out yet, and it's September, like tomorrow. I mean, like Walmart has like their Christmas stuff out, but I was hoping their Halloween stuff would be out, and it wasn't. I'm one of those early idiots. Anyway, coming up this month, probably a couple of motorcycle related things. Probably a lot more books and just like nothing vlogs, because I'm just working a lot these next couple of months. So working on my own writing and some other fun stuff. I've had some people inquire online where they can read what I'm writing, the book that I'm writing. All of my articles and stuff I usually put up on my website. That's Sasha's Casual Musings, that website. I always put a link in the description below to that, where I've thrown up, I think, like 4 or 5 chapters of the book that I've been working on for 4 or 5 years. Just let me know what you think if you want to go check it out there. I do book reviews on there. All of my videos, everything that I do social media wise or writing wise or whatever, that all goes up onto the website. So it's just like bringing all of the stuff that I do together in one place. All my interests and whatever. But yeah, maybe 1 or 2 more writing vlogs, and then a couple of book vlogs and some nothing. Just a day in the life of whatever it is, Sasha and Rebel, because Michael's not here right now. But yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, I should get to work. Anyway, if you liked this video, give it a like. If you didn't like this video, give it a dislike. And I will see you guys next week.